Friends, families, faculty, and alumni, thank you for coming out tonight to see us, and I'm sorry I couldn't keep up the alliteration there. Yesterday we studied. Seated in classrooms, we learned how to act and think, and we dreamed of the future. Today we graduate, celebrate our accomplishments, and look back on what we've done as both individuals and a class. Tomorrow we move on. We will be dragged out into the light of life, kicking and screaming. Sounds a little familiar, doesn't it? Well, as we enter the world, college, the military, workforce, start families, we need to adapt to survive. That's okay, though. We've all done it before, and we were all born to do it, literally. From familiar homes, we are taken, placed into novel worlds. What did we do then? We explored, interacted. We made friends and became acclimatized to the world around us and made the foreign familiar as years passed. I'm sure we can do that once again as we move out into college and the world beyond. And I know it is not fate. It is not chance that we are all here today. In 20 minutes or so, I hope, we will begin to receive our diplomas, and these represent the work, dedication, and help that we've both put in and received as we prepare ourselves for the future. They show that we've readied ourselves for our lives to come, though not without some help from our family, our friends, our teachers. They've all been instrumental in aiding us so far, crucial to our well-being. Yes, technically you don't need teachers to learn, but how much would you actually care and understand if you just sat there and read a textbook all day? That's pretty boring. They ease us into knowledge. They help deliver us into the future. Our families also, they've hopefully been supportive of us through our past years of school. They've carried us, and we are now nearing reality. And whether this family be biological, friendships, adopted families, it doesn't matter. Those closest to us are our real families. They've helped develop us and determine who we are. And yes, you can say we have free will, but so much of that will is conditioned by our families, our friends, our peers. And I would like to thank my family for one, my parents, for raising me in the best way they could. They tried, but look at how I turned out. I owe thanks to my grandparents as well, Wilhelm and Edith Mueller, who drove up from Florida this week to see us get on with our lives. If they hadn't escaped a warring Germany before the Russian army got them, where would we be today? You definitely wouldn't be here listening to me. It'd be someone else. My friends as well. Thank you for an amazing 6.5 years. I've moved 2 times in my life. Both of them have been pretty hard, and I've needed to move on after the loss of everybody that I've knew every single time. And now I'm sure we all find ourselves in a similar situation. But that's okay. My friends here have allowed me to settle into a new place. They've helped me feel a part of something. They've even let me sell t-shirts to them with my name on them, for whatever reason unbeknownst to me. So thank you for that. And a few other people. Everybody in my life has been instrumental thus far, from academics to athletics. And in terms of athletics, I'd like to thank Coach Michael Smith for showing me what I can truly become in the future. Even as distance separates all of us from our friends, our teachers, and our families, that's okay, because we never forget what they've done for us. And as we move on, our current lives might be comfortable compared to the uncertainty that lies ahead, but it's not the best idea to live in your parents' basement and eat Cheetos all day. That's not good for your social life either. So instead, as we go to college, we have to move forward. We look into the horizon as dawn rises on the future. We take the initiative to bestow purpose on our own lives, lest we remain in the dark of the past. It may be hard, but it's what we need to do. From this point on is what really matters. Past successes, failures, accomplishments, or lack thereof mean little. Be thankful and grateful that you have them, but don't worry or obsess. I got this nifty little ring here for being salutatory, and I wear cords in a medal. But do they matter after today? Absolutely not. No. College, my future friends, my soon-to-be employers, they don't care what I've accomplished in the past. They want to know what I can bring to the table in the present day. Being the future, don't get confused on that one. I can go up to them and say, hey, look, I have a ring that says I'm smart. Do you expect them to care? Our accomplishments mean almost nothing, but our abilities gained through creating these accomplishments, through building ourselves up to achieve them, is everything to us. As the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche once said, and when you stare into an abyss, the abyss gazes also into you. My friends, don't stare into the dark past. Don't be consumed and held back by nostalgia, wishing that life was what it once was. Nothing will be what it once was. But we can make improvements over yesterday, make our tomorrows better than our past. Instead, we can look onward into the bright light at the end of the tunnel. So instead of concluding with something profound, I invite you all to invent an ending for yourselves. What comes next in your life? What will happen of the world? That's up to you. Thank you.
Now we're cooking with gas.
Yeah, we are.